Hello and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic and our light side Sith Warrior playthrough. So we're here at the first Zerka relay tower.
Dr. Sopran here. We've finished our initial catalog of the cave artifacts, which register as over 20,000 years old. You think that would narrow down the possible creators, wouldn't you? There weren't many societies capable of space travel in that period. But I can't find any society or species that fits these criteria. Even Gree technology isn't comparable. Anyway, Dr. Lyric and I will study the primary device and assign lesser relics to the others to keep them busy. Hopefully we'll find something useful. Zerka's going to make a fortune off this stuff if we can figure it out. End log.
Ah, I see. So these are basically logs from the base. I actually thought we were going to go into the base. I'm going to assume that these relay towers are leading me in that direction. And I'm actually very excited to go in. Obviously, I'm going to assume, and this is obviously just conjecture on my part, but I'm going to assume that we are going to be indeed fighting those transformed individuals. And maybe, actually, you know what? They're probably going to be even more dangerous because they have spent 20,000... Well, actually, it's not 20,000 years because the Zerka base wasn't destroyed 20,000 years ago, but the fact is, they're probably going to be more advanced because it's been a while, you know? It's been a while since anyone's been in there, right? So I'm going to assume that there is definitely some kind of advancement instead of them just having been transformed.
This is Director Antaean speaking. As you know, workers' safety is one of Zerka's top priorities, and we take accidents seriously. Therefore, due to concerns surrounding studies of the device, we are implementing a new policy. Anyone wishing to perform a physical inspection of the device must get written authorization from myself and Dr. Daigo. Research using droids and remote scanners may continue normally. Please note that this does not affect our division's overall schedule.
Uh-huh. Alright, okay. And the funny thing about this is that they're super close to each other. They are actually really, really close to each other. For me personally, though, have you noticed how large Tatooine actually is? And we're not even... I mean, no offense, but we're not actually even exploring the entirety of this place. Oh, wait a minute. What do we have here? Oh, never mind. I thought we were actually going to interact with these guys or something, but apparently not.
I want my concerns on the record before more people get hurt. I'm worried about the device. Its energy readings keep fluctuating, and it appears to be trying to link with the lesser artifacts. I think it's a weapon, maybe a bomb. Sopran's theory about it being a Gree Enclave creation are inane. We've already got evidence of an ancient alien civilization visiting Tatooine, and they weren't Gree. We've seen similar technology in the Kashyyyk Shadowlands. I'm sure the Infinite Empire is tied to the device's origins, no matter what anyone says, and I'm tired of being ignored.
Oh, the Infinite Empire. Okay. So that's basically the guys that we interacted with on Nar Shaddaa. Is that true? You know, the those guys that had the Infinite Engine, and obviously that was Revan that provided the Infinite Engine to those beings on Nar Shaddaa. But who actually created the Infinite Engine to begin with? I don't think I remember who that was. I think I know, but I don't think I remember. It's not in my memory right now. So that's obviously a pretty interesting little fact there. That obviously I'm not going to have any idea what it's going to lead to, but we may indeed find out. We might in fact find out here, which would be pretty amazing.
Well, Dr. Lyric is gone. He's put in for a transfer and is heading back to Anchorhead, taking one of the lesser relics with him. Good riddance. He was a pain to work with. Still, Lyric's theory about an ancient infinite empire and a master alien species was fringe science at best, but some of his data makes sense. I'm going to run a new series of tests tomorrow, using a remote arm to open up the device. We'll see where it goes from there.
Oh, that was a bad idea. That is indeed a bad idea. Yep. Things are starting to look very bleak. If you want to open up something with a remote arm and you're already kind of aware about the risks, I'm pretty sure things are going to go south from there. One thing I'm actually kind of a bit weirded out though by is the fact that this map doesn't connect to the map to the south. Because if you actually take a look here on the world map, wait a minute, there it is. If you take a look on the world map, you can see here that this area that we need to go to for our Sith Warrior story, that is actually a completely different zone. Maybe it's actually, maybe I should have gone in there first. Because it's obviously unconnected to where we are right now. But I'm going to assume that, because I actually thought it was going to head into sort of like a big area like this. But now maybe I've made a mistake and we're actually going the wrong, well, not the wrong way, but we're doing all of this when we could have done that before. And that may have made more sense. Because if I went there and did the Oasis thing and then come over here and maybe there is actually something going on here, maybe that would have been a bit more logical.
This is Director Antean to all Zerka employees. Please listen and remain calm. A few minutes ago, we experienced a minor equipment failure in the main laboratory. As a precaution, we are initiating lockdown procedures. Do not attempt to override the system so the computers will respond with force. Stay where you are, and you'll be alerted when the situation resolves.
The imprisoned one will be free. The rebirth has begun. Aha, yep, there you go. There you go. Alright. So, yeah, exactly. So, that is exactly what I said after the previous relay tower. You know, the fourth one where it was just like, yeah, well, I'm going to use the remote arm. Yeah, using the remote arm, probably not the best idea. Ah, there it is. We got level 35 from the Discovery. That's fantastic. I now have Massacre available. Oh, that is going to be amazing. Oh, yeah. We're killing things. We're actually killing things super fast now. The amount of damage we're dealing is just crazy. That is a huge damage increase. I'm actually kind of surprised we didn't get that faster, but obviously if you bear in mind that I'm not even half of the way to the max level, because max level in this game is 80, right? Am I correct in thinking? I think it is 80. It's been a while, as I say. But the fact that we, you know, took so long to get this, I mean, it does so much damage. As you see here, your Ataru form has an extra 30% chance to be triggered, which is just crazy good in itself. That means free damage, 30% chance, or 30% of the time. It's just gonna do so much damage right now. Look at how much damage we're doing, and its animation is so much quicker than the vicious slash that we had. And that makes it even better. That makes it feel so much better. And you know, obviously, you know, ability feel, skill feel, that's very underrated. Because in the grand scheme of things, if you play, I don't know, if you play an MMORPG like Final Fantasy XIV or something like that, I could never get along with the combat system in that game. I'm really saddened by it because a lot of people say it's great. But unfortunately, I just couldn't. The combat system is very, shall we say, unresponsive. It feels unresponsive. It feels slower than what I'm used to in other MMOs. And I just go, yeah, you know what? I just can't. You know, it's just really sad. But that's the reason why I say skill feel is actually really important. And you wouldn't think so normally, right? You know, you'd think, oh yeah, you know, skill feel, how important is that? I actually think it is much more important than people think, and that's the reason why you know, games like World of Warcraft, for example, have been going for so long, because the combat system is so, or at least in my opinion, at least, it is so fun to play with. You know, it is not a it doesn't feel sluggish to play with, you know. It feels satisfying to unleash your abilities and so on and so forth. And that's the reason why now that we have Massacre, the animation of this is so good, so smooth, so fluid, and it's very succinct as well. It doesn't make me wait for the animation to end, so it's not super, super slow or anything like that. I can only imagine what it would be like if I actually used Berserk with it as well. Come to me. Come close until we are one. I am the imprisoned one. Few beings have the strength to resist us, but you've earned my respect. We may share words.
What are you supposed to be?
I am Rakata. It is the name of my people. Eons ago, our infinite empire ruled this world, and so many others. Yet I reached for greater majesty, and my people sealed my mind in this box as punishment. I drifted in whiteness for over 20,000 years.
Harsh punishment. What were you trying to do?
I sought to dance among star temples and understand dark time. In truth, I remember little. When your Zerka Corporation found my prison, I touched this world again. I created my skin vessels and machine hands. I find your galaxy wanting. I choose to remake it and to give birth to a new infinite empire.
This galaxy already has an emperor.
Then I will remake him as well. You will lead our army out of the sands. This world's settlements will fall, and my skin vessels will proceed to the stars. Aha! Yeah, Rakata. I remember them now. Yeah, I remember these guys. Okay, so now we just have to defeat the... Wow, this is actually a pretty hard enemy. We're not going to have to really worry about this, though, I don't think, because we do have our new Massacre, as I said. I was just gushing about that a huge amount. But yeah, this is very simple now. We really don't have to worry about it. I'm going to go Berserk here. I'm actually wondering, what's better? Gore? Is Gore better, or is Massacre better? I think Gore is probably better to you. I mean, it does 614 damage. I think that's pretty good. We have to destroy the machine now. The machine is over here. It's so surprising that Vet is doing so much damage as a healer as well. Usually I wouldn't have expected her to do so much, but I suppose when she doesn't have any healing to do, she actually does do quite a lot, as is evident from how it was when we were facing the Sand Demon. Don't remind me. Yes. Anyway, there we go. Let's... Oh, come on now. Oh, it's very annoying how they can stun you for so long as well. Okay. Are these guys going to continue spawning? I assume so, right? There we go. Now we just need to destroy the droid manufacturing equipment as well. I'm actually surprised that the droids aren't attacking me. That's a bit weird. But yeah, I guess they're not really bothered. Cybernetic Zerka assassins. Rakata assault droids. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay, I'm just going to interrupt that ability. Thank you. Get out of here. And there we have it. Not too bad, not too bad. You know, these guys are still actually active. Get them out of here if we can. I mean, I think I can probably just do this while under attack. Yeah, it seems like I don't get interrupted or anything, so I can just do that. And there we go. Now we can speak to the imprisoned one once again. I'm going to assume that he's going to be like, have mercy upon me, and so on and so forth now. Or maybe he's going to continue to be antagonistic and arrogant. I don't know. I mean, it would be pretty funny if he is. But we'll see, I suppose. No more. Let the destruction end now. I believe the information in the Zerka archives had prepared me for this confrontation. I was mistaken. My species too once manipulated the Force. Your Empire, your Sith. You have made life's own energy into a crude and potent weapon. I acknowledge my defeat.
Surrender yourself and the artifacts.
You speak clearly, and you speak, I think, of reasoned action. It would be pointless for you to end my existence when we can do much for one another. Bring me to your masters. I will aid them in my surrender. I will reward you with technology your kind has never seen. Okay, so obviously, dark side option is to take this guy, because clearly he's evil, you know, clearly, and we're gonna destroy the box.
You've lived too long already.
I deny this. The whiteness will protect me. The infinite empire will be reborn. Oh my. Okay. Let's just ignore that last part of the cutscene. Alright? Let's just ignore that, because that was very awkward. Did you see that? First of all, you could still hear my lightsabers like buzz, you know, like hum. And apart from that, you also, obviously, as you might expect, just saw my guy stand there awkwardly and dust off his hands. And I was like, what? Why is he doing that? Why is he doing that? That's so weird. Alright, so we've returned to Captain Gola, and we're going to see what he has to say.
My lord, you're back. I wasn't expecting you to be so quick.
Your power is impressive, even among the Sith.
I'm sure you want to rest up, but I'd like to hear. Did you find the artifacts?
I found a creature, a Rakata, trapped in one of the devices. It's been buried under the desert all this time.
Could you communicate with the creature? Can we talk to it?
Apparently, 20,000 years of isolation can drive a creature mad. I had to destroy it.
I understand. I've heard stories. Service members discover ancient droids, lost colonies. It never ends well. Still, we've got one artifact, and there's always Czerka's records. It's a victory, if not one for the history books. With Darth Silthar gone, I am in charge. You ever need our help, you know where to find me.
You're not without skill, Captain. I'll remember your offer.
You're too kind, my lord. Safe journeys out there. And be careful. This galaxy has a lot of old secrets. Once you start seeing them, they tend to start looking back.
Wait a minute. Why did Vet disapprove? That is so strange. Why did she disapprove right there? Am I supposed to just let this guy go? I guess so, right? I mean, it's not like I actually need his assistance or anything like that, but I was kind of thinking, hey, maybe he could be kind of useful. I don't know. I mean, I'm not wanting to kill him or something like that, but I don't know. Sometimes her reactions are a little bit strange to me, but oh well, never mind. Onward. That is the end of the story arc for the planet. And now let's do the class 1. Wow, one thing I gotta say about these sand people, because I'm obviously fighting them for the bonus mission, is that every single time I attack one of these firewalkers, they immediately stun me for about 2 seconds, and I'm like, what? How can I dodge that? There is no way. There is just no way that I can dodge that. There's no way I can parry it or you know, cause any kind of deflection or anything like that. So, very annoying. Very, very annoying to fight these guys, but there you go. Anyway, we were able to do it, and now we can enter our phase. And then, well, I don't even know. I actually don't even know what we're going to be doing here, because I've actually forgotten, considering we were doing all that stuff with the Rakata and everything. Maybe the Padawan's here? Maybe the Padawan's here. That could be cool.
A mirage or a trap?
Take a good, long look, Lightweight. See the man you're supposed to be. I'm the embodiment of your true potential. I am what you could be if you had the guts to follow the dark path more faithfully.
This is some kind of trick.
A deadly serious trick. The kind that can kill you. Let me prove that I am you. We seek Nomen Kar's Padawan, who can see the true nature of anyone. If she isn't stopped, she could bring down our Master's network of secret spies embedded in the Republic and Jedi.
Lower your voice. Someone might hear you.
Like that striking desert nomad guide who follows nearby. We could silence her easily. After I romance her, of course. Does the idea of destroying her offend you? Don't you see how inhibited you are by denying the dark? Cease your merciful tendencies and embrace the full meaning of the dark side of the Force, or you will be destroyed.
Are you threatening me?
Yes. You are Sith. You walk among Sith. The stench of the light in you will be like rot in their nostrils. Darth Barris will smell it on you and will strike you down without mercy.
He has yet to notice anything.
Do you really think he would tip his hand to you? See, that is where the light will truly fail you. The light blinds you to the ill will growing from your fellows. Barris and the other Sith will have the advantage of deception. And the power of the strongest forces in the galaxy. Passion, rage, love. The light shuns and denies these things.
Passion, rage, love. Those things only cloud judgment. I'll take my chances.
You're turning your back on true power. Think about it. Barris has seen his own destruction at the hands of this Padawan. What if you can seduce her, claim this Padawan for yourself, corrupt her to the dark, control her, and add her power to yours? A master of the dark side could turn this Padawan, and then you can destroy Barris and claim everything he has.
She and I will join forces, and together we will fight the forces of dark.
Fool. One day, the darkness that you reject will overwhelm you.
Wait a minute. Did you see? My guy took his helmet off, my guy took his hood off and was looking like the default random guy out in the middle of nowhere. That was hilarious. Oh, that was such a cool cutscene, and as soon as that happened and Vet disappeared from the background, did you notice that as well? She literally just disappeared, like whoop, she just went away. And I thought that was funny as well. And it was such a cool cutscene, and I was like, yeah, this is so cool. You get to, reiterate how much of a light-based character you are. This is kind of what I was talking about in a previous episode. I was saying, it would be really cool if there would be some interaction with some people that would actually give you a bit of an inkling as to how light or dark you actually are. And this guy obviously did that.
You have proven your way is strong and viable. With this victory, our essence has been purified. In the clarity of this communion, a vision of our destiny on Tatooine appears. Can you see it too? An encampment hidden in the farthest reaches of the desert, past a rock formation called the Forbidden Pass.
Is this where I will find the Jedi Master YONLACH?
There is no doubt this is where the Padawan went. This is where the Great Master helped her powers become expressed. The image fades. Find the Forbidden Pass and confront Master YONLACH beyond it. Our journey on this planet ends there. Farewell.
I cannot believe what I just witnessed. Did you just tell yourself to venture beyond the Forbidden Pass?
That is my understanding.
I am chilled to the bone. The desert beyond the Forbidden Pass is an area that no one can survive. No one! Even the Sand People dare not go. You mustn't go!
Your concern for me is unnecessary.
This is not some silly superstition. Those who go beyond the Forbidden Pass are never seen again. I will not. I cannot follow you there.
You've done enough, Shorik. Thank you.
That is kind of you to say. I told Lord Barris I would see your mission through, but I never imagined it would come to this. With a heavy heart, I give you the location of the Forbidden Pass. I am shamed that my cowardice paralyzes me. I fear I will never see you again.
I'll be fine. I don't plan on dying in this desert.
If you plan to cross the Forbidden Pass, that is exactly what you are doing.
Alright, that is cool. I like that. Okay, so we literally had a huge confirmation of the fact that we are indeed light side. Love that. That is exactly what I was asking for with a lot of the conversations previously, and maybe, you know what, maybe now that we've had that kind of vision, maybe we're actually going to start seeing things like that more often, where people are going to react to our inner light, as it were. Alright, so I found the encampment. I am extremely excited about this. I remember a little bit about what I did here before, and obviously you've got to bear in mind I was playing a, shall we say, roleplay honorable Sith. So I'm going to assume that quite a lot of my actions were light side, but I was obviously, you know, kind of down the middle-ish, I guess. So maybe we're going to get a bit of a similar experience here.
Master YONLACH, the Sith you've been tracking is upon us. Retreat to safety. I will take the intruder on.
No, Yuli. Control your feelings. Stand at my side. I will face this trespasser. Come no farther, Sith. I have been aware of your pilgrimage here. You are a fascinating and contradictory example of your order. I know why you've come. Master Nomenkar's Padawan threatens you somehow. You seek to flush her into the open and silence her.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't insult me, child. You are an open book to me. You are here for her. I know it. She came to me for guidance, and the bond we struck was the most profound of my life. We are psychically linked, she and I have already warned her about you. She will not fall for your manipulations.
I only seek to talk to her.
I will not fall for your manipulations either. The disparity in our capabilities is equal to the disparity in our age. You cannot win. Turn away now.
I've come too far to stop now.
What does it matter how far you've come, if your life ends here? In me you face a full Jedi Master, and Yul Li has greater command of lightsaber combat than any Jedi Knight I've trained.
Color me nervous. Have we ever faced a full-fledged card-carrying Jedi Master before?
The Jedi have no idea how lethal you are, Vet.
I sense that's a bluff, but no matter. Your compatriot's query is moot, as you will be facing us on your own.
Well done, Master YONLACH. Now please, retreat and let me face the Sith.
Your concern is appreciated, Yul Li, but I did not seize the advantage here to immediately relinquish it.
You don't fight fair, Jedi.
When the stakes are this high, I am bound to do whatever it takes to preserve the Order. Now for the last time, will you stand down?
Let me think about it.
Enough of this! It's useless to reason with the Sith.
Yul Li, don't! Blazes, my hand is forced.
Wait. Can I leave? No, I wanted to leave and actually talk about this because I think this is hilarious. Okay, so first of all, oh yeah, I am so dead. I probably, oh wait, am I dead? No way, right? Do I need to concentrate here? No, not really, right? No, I think I'm fine. I think I'm okay. Okay, I'm just gonna use this, just gonna use my little defensive here. Yeah, no, he dies really fast. Okay, so, okay, first of all, before we get into the conversation, I just wanted to say how funny that was, okay? That was really funny, because if you saw exactly what happened there, basically, I thought his our character's comment to Vet, the Jedi have no idea how lethal you are, Vet. And then, she obviously gets knocked out by the Jedi Master. And then what's even funnier is we say, let me think about it. And then she approved while she was unconscious. I think that's great.
Stop! Hold your weapon, Sith! I beg you.
Li, stay your tongue.
No, she is just a Padawan. You are a great master. I must bargain for your life. Sith, I'll tell you everything I know, if you spare Master YONLACH.
Your devotion is remarkable.
I'm sorry, Master YONLACH, but I must do this. Her name is Jaisa Wilsum, and Nomen Karr has taken her to...
Li, you have no recollection of the Padawan this Sith seeks.
I have no recollection of the Padawan this Sith seeks.
Now, sleep. I do not relish wiping Yuli's mind like that, but his feelings for me got the better of him.
Don't apologize for doing what's necessary.
It is a terrible thing, a last resort. I had to act for the greater good. Jaisa is special, her power unprecedented. If untouched by the likes of you, she has the potential to lead the Jedi to greatness.
You are filled with presumptions, YONLACH. I mean her no harm.
I know your mind, Sith. You twist the truth and manipulate weakness. I must err on the side of caution. You know Jaisa's name, but that is all you'll get here. So you may as well kill me. I must find tranquility, so Jaisa will sense only peace when you strike me down.
I refuse to deal the killing blow. Just tell her I want to talk.
You only wish to send a message? I am at a loss to understand you, Sith. Because of the link we share, Jaisa knows what transpired here. Your message has been received. She will do with it what she will.
I leave you to wrestle with what you did to your fellow.
I do feel the shame of my actions. It will be difficult to live with. Goodbye, Sith. You've left me with much to ponder.
Well, the rumors are true. Being paralyzed is a blast. You put on quite a show. I knew you were good, but,
Hope you enjoyed yourself.
Not at all. It was infuriating not being able to wipe the sweat dripping from my nose. So, Sharek said she'd be at the ship. She thought we were done for. Can't wait to see the look on her face.
She will be surprised to see us.
I'll practice my smug look on the way there.
She's great. Oh yeah, I think Vet is a great companion. Probably, is she the best though? That's the question. There's always that discussion in sort of like SWTOR playthroughs of who is the best companion, who's the most well written. And I actually have a hard time coming up with who I actually think is really good, because there's so many really fun companions in this game. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna obviously make our way back, and we're gonna go to the spaceport, and we're done here. Alright, so we've returned to the Sith Warrior hangar, and we're gonna be, yeah, there is Sharek, and we'll see what she has to say. She's obviously gonna be extremely surprised, just like what Vet said.
I never expected to see you again. Does this mean you ventured beyond the Forbidden Pass and found Master YONLACH?
The mission is complete.
This is a great lesson. The only barriers that exist are the ones we create in our minds. I will never again assume that I know all there is to know, and I will explore the entirety of the Tatooine Desert without reservation.
You You have learned much from this.
I hope Lord Barris knows how fortunate he is to have such a fine champion shepherding his cause. I shall never forget you.
I'll remember you fondly as well.
Safe travels, my lord. If you're ever on Tatooine again, come and see me.
Ugh. I hope we never come back to this sandy inferno. It's bad for my complexion.
If we never return here, I won't miss it.
Glad we're on the same page.
I don't know. Everything she says is just absolutely hilarious. It's super, super amusing. Okay, so yeah, now all we need to do is interact with a holo terminal, which is right here.
You have done admirably, apprentice. Your time on Tatooine was well spent. Noman Carr's Padawan Jaisa Wilson no longer enjoys anonymity. I am very pleased.
We haven't found her yet.
This is a lesson I do not need to be taught, youngster. Your handling of Master YONLACH has sent our enemies a clear message. Noman Carr and Jaisa Wilson now know they cannot hide. It gnaws at the Master, and will bring his prized Padawan to her knees.
You certainly have a lot riding on that theory, Barris.
Oh, don't doubt me. It's not a theory, apprentice. Only Alderaan remains. Jaisa Wilson's homeworld. Go there immediately. I will contact you when you arrive.
I don't know if I personally agree about that. I feel like that's kind of a weird thing for him to say, because surely that... Oh, wait a minute. I just unlocked a title? Honorable? Okay, that's funny. Okay, that must mean that I reached level 3 light side. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Anyway, basically what I wanted to say just now is it's kind of strange that he says that Alderaan is the last planet that we need to go to, because I mean I think there's hundreds of worlds, right? There's hundreds of worlds in the galaxy. I mean thousands of worlds probably. Maybe even millions in the galaxy. But I guess he definitely has information. He probably has more information than we do about where she could possibly be. So we're going to be heading to Alderaan. But for now, that is going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.